Hello, DCS. I hope that you all had a great weekend. So, this week is really exciting because we are going to be learning about one of my personal favorite topics, which is neuroscience. It's about the brain. Okay, you guys must have heard the terms nervous system before, spinal cord, brain, nerves, brain cells, neurons. So if you've heard all these things before, you are going to learn more about it. And if you haven't, you are going to learn these terms for the first time. Okay, so basically we have a lot to look forward to this week. We are going to be starting off with, first of all, watching some introductory videos about your brain and exactly how we process things, meaning how do we take signals and other information from the outside world and how do we internalize that, somehow decode all of that and get from that the information that we need. Okay, so this can be everything from things that we see, things that we hear, things that we smell, things that we taste, all of that. Okay, because as you guys know, your brain is essentially your body's control tower. So every single thing you do, from the movements that you make because you want to and you think about it like this, okay, I'm doing this because I want to, or the movements that occur even though you don't think about it. So it's done, let's just say automatically, like breathing and digesting and my heart beating. So all of these things are going on as I speak, but I don't actually have to think about them and think, breathe in, breathe out, beat, 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 or digest, digest, digest. So all of these things happen automatically. So that's what we're going to be learning about this week. So on Monday, you guys are going to watch a little introductory video and learn some vocabulary terms. And then Tuesday, we have a couple of questions for you to ask. And then on Wednesday, we're going to play Kahoot based on the information that we've learned in the first couple of days. And then after that, we're going to go into more detail about things in terms of particular senses and how our brain processes senses. So we're going to go over things like how we see things and how our reaction is when it comes to certain stimulus. And a stimulus is just a fancy word for something that, let's just say, catches your attention or something like that or activates you. Okay, and then for our Forensic Friday activity, since we are learning all about our senses and processing information, you guys are going to learn all about how to, let's just say, go over a crime scene. And you guys are going to learn all about how good or maybe how not so good you are at picking up clues, how good you are at noticing little things, and how good you are at noticing little details. Okay, so I try to make sure that the Forensic Friday activity has to do with what we're actually learning this week. And the last bit of news that I have to say, which I'm very excited about, is I will be having a very special guest for you guys. He's one of my oldest and greatest friends. His name is Professor Andy Hoya. And he is an assistant professor in neuroscience at the University of Lund, which is in Sweden. And in case you don't know where Sweden is a country in Northern Europe. He is from Germany, from West Germany, and I met him when I was doing my PhD in Cardiff, which is in Wales. Okay, so he's been around a lot. So I met him in Wales, but he's from Germany, and he's currently working in Sweden. But even before I met him in Wales, I believe he lived in the Netherlands because that's where he was doing his studies before his PhD. So very intelligent, very interesting person, and I really look forward to introducing him to you guys. So what I'm going to give you guys is the opportunity to be able to ask him anything you want. So you have the opportunity to ask the neuroscience any question that has to do with the brain or the nervous system, anything you've always wanted to know. Now is your opportunity to ask him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the floor open for you guys to email me with questions that you would like me to give him that he can answer when I do interview him and then show you guys him on the video. So I haven't decided if it's going to be live Zoom video or if I'll interview him and then record it and then post it for you guys. I'm not sure. But either way, send me your questions because he is more than happy to answer whatever questions you have. But yeah, so a lot of exciting things this week. So again, learning about the nervous system. So the brain, how we process information, what kind of information does our brain sort of, let's just pay attention to in terms of things that we see or smell or taste or hear. Okay, we're going to talk about reaction time. How quick are you to see or to receive some sort of stimulus, which is something that activates or catches your attention, and react to that stimulus. And last but not least, seeing how you guys are when it comes to your super sleuthing skills, when it comes to noticing little details in a room. Okay, so lots of fun things this week. So you guys have a great week, and I will be posting a video summary about how our week went on Friday. All right, guys, take care, DCS, and on 3, 1, 2, 3, Falcon Pride!